Hey, everybody. It is Deborah Dixon-Anderson here from Light of Gold PR. And oh my God, here we go again with another Marketing Monday that's in the evening. It's still Marketing Monday. And I said, you know what? We missed it again this morning. We ended up having an appointment around 11:30. So here we are closer to 11:30 p.m. Makes for a really long day. We had a long day today, Team Gold, and I had a long but great and productive day today in Manhattan. And so most of our team, we meet on Mondays, and but Mondays are always super busy for us as we get ready for the week. And it's usually about a team of six of us that all work in Manhattan together in a co-working space. So Monday's always great for us. We'll be back in Manhattan tomorrow. There'll be about four or five of us all working together. And so the topic is about being a business owner and an entrepreneur. Is it for you? And what does the day to day look like for those of us who are operating our businesses full time? And for those of you who are doing your businesses as a side hustle, that's cool too. And whatever that looks like for you, it could look virtual, it could look like 1 or 2 days out of the week where you're working on your business, or it could be in the evenings or the mornings. So we'll chat a little bit about it. We try to keep these really short, and so we'll talk. So I'm Deborah Dixon-Anderson, owner, founder, and CEO of Light of Gold PR. We've been in business for 16 years, going on 17 years. Super excited about 2023 and the new year, and also about 2022. Can't believe we only have a few weeks left in this whole year, so it's pretty amazing. So just sending you greetings also from New Jersey, and our business is based in New York City. We're looking to expand in 2023, do more business in other cities. Atlanta's one of them, where I lived for a number of years. So excited about being able to do business there. So let's talk a little bit about being a business owner. What's it like to own your business and operate it full time, which is what we do. It's not a side hustle for us. I run Light of Gold PR full time. I have an assistant, Nia Reynolds, who's been wonderful. She was an intern of mine back in 2019. We have a really great internship program that we've been operating for a number of years, almost as long as Light of Gold PR has been in existence. And Nia was one of our interns. So really excited about her being my senior PR assistant. And then alongside Nia, we have Serena Powell, who's wonderful. She's our events partnership and client coordinator, and she just started last week. So our team is growing. They're both part-time. And then we also have some wonderful partnerships like with the K District. We do, graphic design, PR, marketing, branding, digital consulting. And so that helps a lot having a team. I will be honest with you. Doing all of this work yourself is very difficult. I highly recommend partnerships, farming out some of the work, subbing out the work to a trusted person. Maybe they have their own business and they're operating uh, in a service that you need, and maybe you could work something out as far as payment or bartering, whatever makes sense. In our situation, we have payroll. We pay every 2 weeks. So it is helpful to have a team. For us, it's a team of three of us on a core level, pretty much four. And then everybody over that could be a hodgepodge of freelancers, part-time people, could be interns. That's everybody that kind of comprises our team for us to get our work done for our clients. And so the day to day of operating a business is not easy. I will be honest with you. I wish I could say it was. The hours are long. As you can see, I'm here. I was in New York at 8:30 a.m. So I'm now talking to you at close to 11:30 p.m. And I have been working the whole time, of course, but the days are long. And I'll tell you what's different. What is different about owning your own business and having long days is they don't feel like long days. That's the difference. When you're doing something that you're passionate about, the days do not feel long. You do not feel tired because you're doing something that you are really passionate about, something that you really enjoy. When you are working and doing something that you don't enjoy, 8 hours feels like 16. When you are doing something that you're passionate about and that you love, 16 hours can feel like 8. So that's the best way that I can explain it. So I will say that, frankly, my days as the founder and the owner and the manager of the business can be very long. Um, and we try to, for me, I'm a breast cancer survivor as of 4 years now. Um, Deborah Dixon-Anderson pre-cancer and Deborah Dixon-Anderson post-cancer. Um, two different situations. I make sure I prioritize my self-care, getting some rest, having some balance. So maybe my day may start early, but it may start at the gym, and I may hop on with my team, maybe on Zoom a little bit later in the day after I get my workout in. I love Zumba. I think a lot of you have seen me on doing Zumba on different lives. So you know that I love that. I also love walking with some friends of mine, the Feisties, every Friday. And so I believe in exercise, self-care. I believe in meditation. I believe in anything that you could do. If you are running a business, if you own a business, self-care and taking care of you should be at the top of your list. You have to do it. You have to get some rest. You have to have some balance. We talk about this hustle society that we're in, and we have to be really careful about having balance. Is really important. And so let's talk a little bit about leadership skills, and developing leadership skills. Those skills are really going to serve you well when you own a business. When you own a business, being a leader and taking ownership and accountability for your team, your community, having a culture in your company that is inviting and fun for people to work in. That's something that I believe in doing. We work hard, but we have fun at it. And we still have deadlines that we have to meet. We have work that we have to do. We have tasks and projects, and we still have to stay on track with all of that. But the day to day, I try to make sure that Light of Gold PR has a fun community, a fun day to day for our team, so that it's a place that they look forward to coming to, whether it's physically coming to our office or whether it's on a day that we're virtual. We want to foster a team culture at Light of Gold PR. So that's really important that you have that. So as a leader for my company, we like to implement planning and being accountable, not just ourselves, but we make sure that every person on our team does the same thing, that they're accountable for their projects and tasks, to be excellent, really, in everything that we do, because we're not only representing ourselves individually, because we're all individual brands, but we're also representing a company. And so we want to make sure that everybody is accountable. They look at being excellent in everything that they do, and delivering really good work as good as possible. And that is something that I really look to foster across the board with our company. So what does a day-to-day look like for us when we gather together, whether it's in person, whether it's virtually? We usually have a giant things to do list that we all share. We all kind of take pieces of it. We all work on it together. And we take pieces of it to make sure that we're pushing a lot of our projects forward. We have deadlines for a lot of our projects to make sure that we can get everything done that we need to get done. It's really important. We use a lot of tools, so automation is really important in our approach to how we run our business. It's just critical to incorporate tools, project management tools. I'll give you an example. We use Monday. May not continue to use it, but we use it now. I'm a big believer in project management tools that can kind of keep us on track with all of our client projects, as well as our Light of Gold PR projects. We also use, graphic design tools. There's all sorts of tools. There's Canva to make our social media posts look really well. Light of Gold PR is our authorized reseller for GoDaddy. But we also know other platforms as well. I've been doing websites really since the 90s, not to date myself, but really the inception when the internet started. And that's a funny story. I'll tell you a funny story for another time. But those are tools that we use pretty much day to day in our business. Very big on Google, the Google Drive and Google applications and sharing files. Next week, hopefully, I'm going to get my buddy Giovanni Tavares from Proper Systems and the New York State Veterans Chamber on with us. We're going to talk about cybersecurity, and I'm going to talk about something highly personal for me with the cyber security and fraudulent transaction that I experienced myself over Thanksgiving. So stay tuned for that. We're going to talk about some ways that you can protect yourself, especially during this holiday season. We're going to talk a little bit about that. But yeah, having a business is not for the faint of heart, right? And so here it is, the elephant in the room that we got to talk about too. When you're a business owner, when you're running a business, how does it look when you're in between accounts, in between projects? What does that look like? When the revenue that comes in is not consistent. That's not for the faint of heart either. And that usually takes a lot of planning from the standpoint of making sure certain things like, rent, utilities, all that kind of stuff being paid, and making sure that you plan really well with the money that you have coming in when it's coming in, so that you can be tided over with during the time when things get a little bit lean. Lastly, I'm just going to say that it's always good to have multiple streams of income. We definitely have diversified our business. We now do business coaching. We're looking at some other ventures as well, and partnerships that we've already, started working on, like for real estate and other types of projects that will diversify the income, which is something that we all have to look at in 2022, 2023, especially after COVID. COVID just was a huge paradigm shift. We know it was a huge public health emergency for our country, but it is also something that just changed the whole game when it comes to business, having a business, working someplace. Everything has changed because of that. And so now we know that we don't always have to just be local to do business. We could do business all over the country, all over the world. You are probably watching me from someplace outside of just New York or New Jersey, where, I'm located. So that has changed everything. So it's always good to just keep that in mind, to be open about the possibilities. That's really important. And so I just wanted to kind of share a little bit about the day-to-day of operating a business. If this is something that you want to do, I would say go for it. You should go for it and do it. If it's something that maybe you want to do as a side hustle and you really want to grow your enterprise, grow your business, I would recommend that you make sure that you have some structure and some foundation, and that you're consistent with it. Keep a calendar, whether it's meetings that you have with maybe a team member, or someone who's working with you part-time, to how you manage meeting with prospective clients, partners, resources. It's just really important to have organization for those of you who are looking to do it full-time. So just wanted to pop on really quick. I've been on for almost 15 minutes. Didn't intend to talk this long, but happy to see everybody on a Monday evening. And so this is Marketing Monday, and we'll be back next Monday. This Wednesday, we're going to do Wellness Wednesday, and we're going to talk a little bit more about wellness, a different topic. But next Monday, we hope to be talking to you about a very timely subject being cyber security. So take care, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Take care. God bless. Bye.